Ladies and gentlemen, just 2 points separate the teams ahead of kick-off. A win for Hull could see us move above Villa tonight, which is exactly what we'll be hoping for by the close of play this evening. To talk to us about the two teams, please welcome on stage a couple of club ambassadors for the home team. We have our very own Mr. Dean Windass. And from Villa, please welcome the man who famously scored for his hometown club at Wembley against Leeds in 1996 League Cup final. Ladies and gentlemen, Ian Taylor. Ian, welcome to the KC Stadium. This really is a six-pointer this evening, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think more importantly for us, I think it's important not to lose the game.
Do you want to add anything else to that?
Not really. To be honest, I just want to see us score a goal.
Right. So you're not going to park the bus or anything like that?
No, I don't think so. I think hopefully the manager will play an attacking line-up and we'll look to win the game. But it's a difficult game tonight because we know Hull need the points as well. So it'll be interesting.
We certainly do. You played in the Villa team in the 94-95 season. That stayed up 3 points above Crystal Palace, who went down that year. Just how tough is it when you're down there scrapping for your lives? Is it determination or does fear play a part in it?
I think there's a bit of both, to be honest. I think I've just done a radio interview upstairs and I was talking about having characters in the dressing room and having people who sort of drag the other players through and people that the other players can look up to. So you need those people in the dressing rooms. You need fighters and you need battlers. Sometimes it's not going to be pretty, but you just need to grind through games and get results. We've struggled even to score goals this season, so it's been a real battle for us. But if we can battle through to the end of the season and stay in the division, then that's all that counts.
Who will be Villa looking for that sort of backbone in the team tonight?
Well, I think obviously you look at the likes of Benteke, who struggled in the last 5 or 6 weeks and was left out at the weekend. I'm hoping that he's had that kick up the backside and he can come into the side tonight and show everybody what he can do again. I've got a feeling that he might not play. I've got a feeling the manager will probably stick to the same team. But we're looking to the likes of Gabby Agbonlahor, who's got to use his pace tonight. We know pace worries defenders, and hopefully he can give Hull a torrid time tonight.
Dino, been a busy week for you. Started the week with your first club appearance in your new role as our club ambassador at your old school. Francis asked you to speak to the kids and then a trip to Manchester City with some of our corporate members. How's life as being Mr. Ambassador?
Yeah, it's quite busy. It's all right. I learnt a lot on Monday, more than I did when I was at school years ago, I think. But no, it's just nice to go back to schools that you've obviously, Francesco was my first school, and then to go back was fantastic. And then, going to Man City on Saturday to get a great result as well. The hospitality there was fantastic, and it was a privilege to be there.
Were any of your old teachers at the school?
No. I think they're all dead.
They avoided him.
What would they have said if they had been there?
They'd probably took me to the headmaster's room and said, get in there again. No, but listen, being a Hull lad, it's easy for me to go around to the schools. Next week I'm going to a few more schools where I played football against them schools as well. So it's quite nice to go back and reminisce and think about the good times. But no, certainly it's a great job for me, and I'm really lucky to get it.
Great. We mentioned Saturday's game, mixed emotions in a bizarre way, because a point at the Etihad is a huge result, yet the equaliser coming so late, many are feeling it was 2 points dropped.
Well, we're just asking the same again tonight, commitment, a bit of enthusiasm and desire to win a game of football. This game's this league's very forgiving really, and if you don't perform, look at Man City, never performed on Saturday and they found it quite tough against us. If we perform like that tonight, Ian just said there, 2 teams who are struggling in the league at the minute. I know that Villa scored on Saturday against Chelsea, but they've struggled to score goals. So, you know, if we can't take anything out of Saturday into tonight's game, then we shouldn't be in this division, because it's a great opportunity tonight, for us to get 3 points and leapfrog obviously above Villa.
Yeah, a point on Saturday and some big games coming up too. How big would a result for the Tigers be today? Bearing in mind the last time we beat Aston Villa was August 1987, and that was even before you had kicked a ball in the black and white and the black and amber strip.
No, right, listen, Villa are struggling at the minute. Paul Lambert's under pressure as well. Players are not a bit like ourselves. Players are not performing at the minute, but certainly Saturday, the players come out with some credit. Don't know what team Steve's going to play tonight. They're saying that he's going to play the new signing and Jelavic up front. Don't know if he plays the same team on Saturday. If I'd have been playing on Saturday and not playing tonight, I'd be disappointed. But that's the part of the managers, that's what he gets paid for, to make decisions and leave people out. He left a few people out on Saturday, and it worked for us. But today's a 6 point now. We've got no game Saturday because of the FA Cup, and then we've got another home game. But this is the old cliche, it's a 6 pointer tonight.
So we'll be looking for the team sheet with interest. What do you think he'll play tonight?
Well, I've heard a little bit of a rumour that he's going to play the new, and
Is this an exclusive?
No, it isn't. No, I don't know now. I've heard that he's going to play Jelavic and then Durr. So whatever system he plays tonight, listen, after Saturday, they did very well last. I criticised them last week.
You did?
I did criticise them, and rightly so. But when they do well, I'll praise them as well. And I said that to Ian when we played. If you don't perform, you get criticised, and that's just the nature of the game. But certainly Saturday, very unfortunate. That James Milner got the equaliser in the last minute. But before the game, if you'd have come away with a point at the Etihad, you'd have took it. So, as you say, this last couple of days, the players have been upbeat. They've been better Monday morning coming in than it would have been getting beat. So now they're hopefully chomping at the bit to get a result tonight.
Ian, if the Tigers do win, the Villa will be looking at the drop zone. Do you think Villa have enough to stay in the Premiership?
If Hull win, just look after me, please. Because, it'd be a massive, massive disappointment for us. We do not need to lose tonight. I think for us, we just need to go home with a point. That'll take us on to 23, is it? 24 points? So I think to keep Hull away from us is one of the biggest things tonight.
And this is where we ask you to put your neck on the block, score predictions. I know you're going for a draw, but what do you think that draw will be?
Every chance it's going to be 0-0. But no, 1-1.
So Ian's going for 1-1. Dino?
I went for a draw as well. Because as you say, it'll be very tense. Both teams won't want to lose. It'll be like a cup final really, there where both teams know what situation they're in, what predicament they're in the table. So it'll be like Tails will say, the one thing about it is that you don't want to lose tonight. Both teams won't want to lose tonight, so I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw as well.
So both Dino and Ian Taylor going for a 1-1. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together please for Dino and Ian Taylor. Thanks a lot.